Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to day 2 of multiplayer live streaming. I changed it to multiplayer live stream, and then rather than call it day 4 of Factorio, it's just day 2 of multiplayer anyways. Electro is not going to be on till this evening, so yeah, that's fine. Late this evening, actually, probably after we stream, unfortunately. But I think everything's running fine, so might as well start playing. Okay, let's do this. Let's throw it in our channel. There we go. I wonder if it says, oh yeah, it says day 2. Sometimes the thumbnail or icon doesn't update, but I think it updates when you go live with the stream, but not before, so it's kind of weird. It's like, oh, it's not working, but it worked. So the update looks like it survived, so that's good news. Let's see our stats right now. So, time played, 15 hours, 6 minutes. Damn. We're already at 44% evolution factor. I feel a wee bit sad for Electro, but I think he'll be fine. And he has no pollution or anything right now anyways. He hasn't had any biter kills recently. I mean, keeping an eye on his base. Actually, I turned his power back on. Not his base power, but his steam power. So you're getting earlier and earlier. Nice. But let's see what we have since yesterday here. So I've updated our steam production quite a bit here. Let's go to it, see what we have, or at least we can go here for stat wise. So you got 160 steam engines. And so what are they running at? I think it's like 144 megawatts, but let's see if I can do the math here. 160 times 900. 144 megawatts. So there you go. My steam production is not too bad now. So yeah, we got one offshore pump, 20 boilers, and 40 steam engines per setup. And then, of course, times 4. Which is pretty badass. What else did I get? I got all my copper down here. I got, ooh, there's an attack on the wall here. Ooh, some ammo running out too. We're going to have to look into that. So let's zoom out here and put a marker here so I can check that out. How are you doing over there? I had a marker here before, but I think that spot's good for now. So we'll clear it. I think I fixed it. So, anyways, yeah. So I got some iron ore over here, some copper here. And, of course, still working on this copper and this iron. They're set up with this nice 3-way balancer here, 3 to 2. So it should literally suck all this in evenly, which is kind of nice. Same with over here with the copper. I got a 3 to 2 balancer as well. And everything's going good there. What else do we have here? Upgrade my science, of course, for an extra 5. I've redone my circuit factory here. I finally decided to do a bus for the circuits. So it runs up the main bus here now for the circuits instead of having it up in the middle of somewhere here and then running it left, right, up, down, you know, inside out kind of thing. Got my military science up and running now. So I'm happy about that. That uses a few things. Piercing rounds, grenades, and turrets are required to make to the military science. So that's hooked up and nice. Oh, I got all my stuff leveled up right now that I can. So the next task is blue science. So we're not too bad. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I got my new coal patch up and running. And I'm doubling this too, so it's double reds all the way down. And it splits off, so we have a pretty good strong line for the boilers and everything here, and then of course for the rest of the base, and it hooks up in here, so that way at least for the main part of the fueling of these guys and the boilers here, it should use about of a 50-50 here at least, so we can still somewhat use this stuff up. Not perfect, but at least we're getting some use out of it still. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think we should be sort of caught up. I mean, there's other little changes here and there, but for the most part, it should be pretty good. Of course, it's a slow day, oddly enough. Why is it such a slow day? Sunday, I guess. Guess everyone's at church or whatever. Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Stream.
I still don't want to go there. That was a project that had failed due to somebody disappearing and never coming back, but whatever. So what's up, Togi? Bank holiday. So everyone like takes the day off and they're like, well, we can't play video games, watch streams, etc. because it's a bank Sunday, bank holiday. Must praise the bank lord. Yeah, I think you knew what popped up there. I don't want to even think or talk about what that was. I moved on from that life, that's for sure. Okay, let's go and let's just do some mundane tasks before we do anything non-mundane, like get those turrets a little more spiced up. Good, good. Oh shit, we're gonna be attacked here right now. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. That was a pretty decent little attack there. And there's a big attack there. Man, we're getting attacked quite a bit. I'm gonna have to look into doing some sort of lasers or something in this future here, because... Hey, how's it going? Let's see here. Well, these guys already have the nice new rounds here. But this wasn't the spot, though, was it? Was it? Maybe, no. Maybe that was the spot. Was there another spot? Oh. Those are almost having an issue. I guess that's a spot fine, then. It's odd because like this one was out of ammo. The only reason that one was out of ammo, I assume, is because I just forgot to refill it. That's the only answer I can come up with. I really should do what Electro has, and has like the whole, you know, his base has all the nice fancy walls here with all the gun turrets and the auto filling and stuff, but that's never been me. No, I never did. Fortress Craft, I guess, is the energy beams and stuff. I think Electro was considering playing, but it's harder to play with Electro because he's not very well. He's decent. He plays things, but he's very choosy. I mean, you have to remember, literally Minecraft and Factorio is like the only game he's played on his Steam profile. If you check his Steam profile, I don't think he's played a game since last year, and even then it was like a zombie game with Bagline or something like that. But he's not a big game player when it comes to many games. He's very, very select. Oh yeah. Someday I want to get to it still, though. Actually, what is today's date? He's probably got... I wonder what his fortress craft... Let's see what's happening anyways. I know recently he's been busy kind of doing a rewrite of the GUI, though I don't think the GUI is going to change much. But he was fixing... He was adding like all new language stuff and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was mostly... I think translation and stuff. I think his updating is getting slower and slower, sadly. I mean, he is a one-man team, so I guess that was bound to happen eventually. Interesting. Oh, I guess we can walk the line here. Well, I really have no clue why you just vanished. I probably said something inappropriate or something. That, and when we do play games, and it happens with Electro, but him and I have more similar horrible tastes when things like that happen. But, I mean, honestly, when we do play a game, sometimes it takes us a very long time to get things kind of stable or steady. The only downside is sometimes when we do find something, then you leave at that point. It's like, finally, we have every setting perfect. And then it seems like your burnout happens there, but that's fine. It happens. Most people don't, do what we've done anyways, so... It's crazy that turrets can hold 200 stacks now. Or not 200 stacks, but 200 rounds, I guess. Not that I'd ever want to fill that many up in them, but... I guess eventually, like, endgame in certain areas, it would be worth it, but... There you go, that should be fine for now. I mean, I've never had them break through the walls or anything like that, and those walls were like... a tick of damage, basically. Next to nothing. Whee! And they're a little more efficient anyways, because over time I've upgraded the guns themselves, so... They're doing so much damage now. Oh, nice. Good for you. It's about time you get out of your little job that you're doing. I guess we should get some lights in here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's check out my stats overall. 2.8k small spitters. Wow. They've become the dominants around here. Damn. That's no wonder I'm taking small amounts of damage then, because most of those runs have been spitters. Medium biters are adding up too. Same with the medium spitters. Okay, I guess we should record soon here. Probably gonna do oil. Well, not probably. Definitely gonna do oil. Kind of have to decide how I'm gonna do it yet, but oil's changed, of course, because well, it's not oil that's changed. I should say that the whole process of blue science is different, just slightly different. Not like a life-changing, massive change, but enough to have to rethink some things. So let's check that out. Yeah, so there's your blue science. So red circuit, I forget what it was. It was like a battery and steel and I don't know. But now it's red circuit, assembly machine, and engine unit. Yeah, those engine units are expensive. Well, not super expensive, but they're cheaper in speed now. They were really bad back in the day. They were like 30 seconds an engine, so not too bad, actually. But of course, for the advanced circuit, it still requires plastic. So we're going to need 2 plastic, 4 copper cables. Yeah, they're easy now. I'll show you what pain is. If you want to see pain, I can give you pain. Where is some pain to show? Oh, here's some pain. So, production science packs. 1 pump jack, 1 electric engine unit, and 1 electric furnace. That's for those science packs. I would say that's a bit of a pain. But that's not actually the worst of the pains. There is one more that is slightly more painful than that, if you can imagine that. I don't know how to find it because I don't know what category it would be under. It's like super duper duper science, but I don't know what super duper duper science is under, so. That's just all that. Where are you? I want to find you anyways. I'm interested in you. Oh, here it is. I think this is the second last hardest science. This science is 1 battery, 3 processing units, those are the blue ones, 1 speed module, and 30 copper cables. That one is ridiculously costly. And then the rocket ship itself also gives you science, but the good news about the rocket ship one is you... that's, well, later on, but there's even another science. Basically, I think it's mostly for infinite research. Though I think it might use some stuff before it. Does it use it in this recipe? No. So the atomic bomb doesn't use it, actually. So I think it's only for unlimited research. So let's show you some unlimited research. Worker robot speed has unlimited research. So there you go. Oh, it doesn't show it, though. I guess you have to wait till you hit the unlimited research to have it show. It just shows the normal. Oh no, it's no, never mind. Space science pack. Sorry, I thought that was military. Kind of blends in with military because that's space science. But if we click military, there it is. It's darker gray. So I lied. The atomic bomb probably did take space science. Oh no, I took military, so I was right. No, yeah. So it looks like nothing uses the space science till you're the space till you're using infinite resource training. So oh, you went AFK. I can't even tell you what happened to purples. They're gone for good though. Okay, so I guess we can clean this out, get ready for the next episode here. You know what? I don't know if that force is going to be in the way. How's our production going right now anyways? Oh, actually our production's doing well. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, alien science is gone. I don't know if you heard about the infinite research, but basically there's infinite research. There's about. Well, I took a picture of it the other day, actually. Let's see if I have it. Basically, infinite research lets you infinitely level certain things. The only downside with infinite research is it gets quite expensive as time goes on, the way the numbers work. But there you go. That's infinite science. Okay, so you saw it from that point. Okay, so yeah, you saw the blue for science. And then after that one, what do we have there? That was gold science, wasn't it? Oh yeah, gold science. So the high-tech battery, 3 processing units, 1 speed module, 30 copper cable. And then the very, very last one is the infinite one. Basically, certain things that can do infinite damage, like gun turrets. You'll see an infinity symbol at the end here. Basically, you can take this to level 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, past its norm, basically. And it'll still add quite a bit of damage as well, but it requires science, space science, and basically obtained by launching a rocket with a satellite. So every time you launch a rocket into space, you will obtain, I think it's 1,000 space science packs. So it's friggin' awesome that now there's a reason to launch a rocket into space. It's not, oh, I'm just going to launch a rocket because it's an arbitrary, thing. Another thing I like here, I can't wait for this one, braking Force 1 for trains. Basically, they brake faster so that way they can stay at higher speeds or, obtain higher speeds before having to brake. And, of course, now trains also get affected by the fuel type. So if you put rocket fuel in a train now, it'll go a lot faster and hit higher speeds. But I can't wait till we get into this stuff, which apparently I can unlock already if I train it, but that's still a ways yet. Oh, wow, look at that. 500 advanced circuits, 500 copper plates, 500 concrete, 500 steel. That is awesome. This is for the nuclear power. I feel like this is still more of an endgame item here, but that is awesome. I can't wait. Actually, they gave you an atom bomb. The atom bomb does 400 plus 160 explosion. Oh, so one of my effects are actually affecting that? What is that one? Yes, I didn't realize that the rocket leveling will upgrade the rocket atomic bomb. Oh, that is awesome. So basically the atomic bomb at this point would one-shot enemy bases now. So if you really want to clear an enemy base, you would just own them with an atomic bomb. But to make the atomic bomb, you need 30 uranium-235. Uranium-235 is expensive. Plus you need 20 processing units as well, so the blues. But there is a lot of cool stuff. I can't wait for the uranium shells and things like that. Like, the piercing power on this thing is 600. 400 physical, 200 explosion, plus it will level up as time goes on as well, right? So, and the piercing rounds here, these are the new ones. Oh, these are awesome. Uranium rounds magazine, 24 plus 14.4 because of bonuses. What's the current ones? Do they show the bonuses on there? No. It's odd that they tell you the bonus damage here, 60%, but they don't show it on hover over with the plus numbers on it. But yeah, regular is 5, and this one's 8, and it jumps to 24 when you go to uranium. But I assume the uranium rounds are going to be stupid expensive anyway, so... Does it say how much they are here? Yeah, it's a 238 uranium, actually. 238's unprocessed, right? That's raw, I think. Right? Yeah. It's 235, right? Yeah, 235 I'm pretty sure is processed uranium. Like weapons grade uranium. So that's actually really, really sweet. I wonder what fuel rods are made of. Yeah, it would be 235 uranium, I'm pretty sure, for the fuel rods. Either way, it's something we'll get to eventually. We have to learn it. There's an enrichment process as well that you can do, where you have to take a bunch of, I think you have to take 40 235s and 5 uranium 238s, and you'll only get one single extra 235 back, and you'll lose, of course, 3 of your uranium 238, and it's quite a taxing process, and it's slow. Either way, lots and lots of stuff for me to learn. I can't wait. It's, nuclear fuel processing. Wow, that's 1,500. So even if I could get nukes right away, I'm still kind of, in a sense, far away anyways because of the processing. Huh. So you can learn nuclear power before you even learn processing of it. That is interesting. Oh, that's to create the fuel, though. Okay. Huh. Used up uranium fuel cell. Oh, and then I assume you used up uranium cell, then you have to do something with that. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. Like I said, we'll figure it out once we get there, but let me double check. I think all of our science is updated right now. I can't do anything because all this has blues in them now, so... Is there any non-blue ones in here? No. Okay. I gotta figure out how, when, where, why. Let's see here. Trying to figure out the best way to start this up. Okay, let's grab some grenades. In case if I have to do any basic forest clearing. Where's my grenades? Grenades should be right here, actually. They should be, like, right in front of me, no? Oh, yeah, they're right here. They blend on the belt. And I love the graphics. I don't know if you've noticed the graphics, but you can see they've upgraded finally to HD graphics. Not everything's HD quite yet, but... Look at the graphics of the, you can see the gears themselves moving. Little fan on top. Very awesome. But yeah, maybe in the winter there, if you settle down and stuff, we'll play a game again there. You just let me know, you have to tell me, right? Because I can't, I'm not going to say, hey, Togi, you ready? But, like down the road, when you're ready, you let me know if you want to do something, and we'll do it. But I want you to make sure you get settled and things get, straightened. I like the new boilers. They're pretty nice. And these finally have updated HD graphics. Look at those. I love the gears moving on everything. I just like running around looking at things work. Have a good one. I don't know if you heard me, but anyways, there we go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to start my blues now. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Wish day would hit. Come on, day, come on. I'm trying to think what I did last night before. Oh, yeah. It was the coal setup, I think, up here. Did I add lights in that? It doesn't matter with the map view anyways. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. So, I got some exciting news. I finally got my coal patch up and running. That's exciting to me. And I got a double lane coming down with reds. Yep. And the big deal here really is that it feeds down here. And it feeds into our big, huge steam boiler setup now, which is, times 4, which is decent. 144 megawatts of power. Getting ready for lasers in the future. This one here split, so it should be taking half from here, half from here. Or at least that's the attempt. Actually, Now I'm looking at this. It's actually... Oh, no, this goes upwards. Oh, no. So, yeah, it should work. So this should be taking half here and half here. So, basically, this line coming in and this mining setup should be an even number, basically. Which is good because this will slowly diminish for me and I can get rid of this. And I'm very happy about that, of course. I've been making some assembly machine, or not making assembly machines. Well, I made assembly machines, of course, but I'm making some grass down here. I'm going to call it grass just because I'm strange. But, oh, and concrete. I forgot about that. So we got concrete. If you've never seen concrete in action, you can hit your plus or negative button. Or you used to. Huh. That is strange. My plus or negative's not working. I wonder if they moved it. Was it in my hand? Yeah, it is in my hand. What the? Options, controls. Oh crap, they put it on the numpad, but if I do that, I'll stop recording. What jerks? There we go. There we go. And then basically you can use this to cover your entire base over time. So let's do it for our bus. Everyone likes the... Oh, I didn't even grab enough to use, but there you go. You get the idea of concrete anyways. Hey Blackbird, how's it going? So yeah, concrete is kind of nice because that'll let us cover up our entire base and make it prettier-ish, I guess. Not that prettier-ish is much of a word. Here's something else I'm going to enjoy. This is landfill, which is in vanilla. It's been in vanilla for a while now, actually, but I thought I would make a setup here so we can use this and ruin all our water here, which I'm not going to. Or you can use it over here, which I'm going to. And we can use this to obtain some of this copper ore eventually. So now I can fill this in here and obtain some copper ore. Now, I don't like filling all this water in because eventually I might want to use this for the steam, but you know what? Screw it. Let's fill this in here. There we go. If I want to use it eventually, I'll use it on the one side, or I'll get it elsewhere anyways, but we'll keep some there because I'm sure I'll want some of it, but there we go. But either way, I can get this now. How much is in here, patch-wise? 128 and 41. So that's whatever. 160 copper, so I can add it with this later on. Give us a good reason to use that stuff. Okay, so... I guess we'll hustle up here. Oh, let's get rid of the grass that we obtained here. So we used quite a bit. We had a full inventory, right? So that actually was quite a bit of grass. But it's well worth it. It's good when you need it. When you need to fill something in, it's the best thing you could ever have, to be honest. We might as well do this on our way back up. So today we're going to try to do... I say try. I'm not saying we're going to do it. We're going to try to do blue science. Oh, look at that. That worked actually really nice. And you can see it on the map and makes it clean looking. And, oh, it's smooth on the feet. This is annoying. The devs are jerks. In 15, they decided to add, I think it's a 25% chance that the shrubs and stuff will show up. And the only way to get rid of them is basically to take it and use, I think... flamethrower basically on it to get rid of it. So yeah, I think the developers are trolls. It's a great mechanic, but you know what? They're trolls at the same time. I don't care. Okay, so let's work our way over here. We're gonna go to oil processing today. So we're gonna obtain some oil. I should have brought some pipes with me, but we can always go back and get those. I got a few on me anyway, so that'll help. So we'll bring it up here as well. Okay. And so here's the oil. Let's call this the Happy Electro move, because he was excited to tell me about this. I had seen it anyways, but basically when you pull out your pump jack now, they highlight all the nodes for the oil, which back in the day that was annoying from trees, shrubs, etc. So it's nice to see that you can easily deal with it now, I guess. And I'm just going to call it the Happy Electro move, because he was quite happy to tell me about it. He was like, I don't even know if I should tell you. And he doesn't mean that to be a jerk or anything. He means like maybe to, you know, find it out on my own kind of thing. But anyways, we'll call it the Happy Electro. Because it doesn't really matter for this right now. It's like we could make it even too, right? Oh, there you go. Get some lights over here. I know when we play it gets a little dark at night. I know there's mods out there, but we decided to play purely vanilla. So, you know, if the devs feel like maybe eventually they should add us better lights, they will. But honestly, they gave us night vision, so we could work on getting night vision goggles and things like that, which actually we could honestly work on our first power armor soon too. So that's more of a, you know, that's a priority thing if we want to get night vision and stuff. And night vision was redone as well to make it a little easier to see, so... Oh, interesting. I thought that would recorrect and put it further up or down or whatever, but it didn't. Oh. Kind of overshot our oil here a bit. Okay, so... There we go. Let's patch this in so we don't have to worry about it. There you go. Okay, so let's pull this out and start... oiling up, I guess. Now, I'm not lucky as like Electro. You can see that I don't have almost any oil. Wee bit here. We have like no oil here. An Electro, on the other hand, he's got all this oil up here, oil down here, all here, down there. The guy's friggin' oil tycoon. Lucky little person. Either way, I mean, if I really was desperate, he would let me go up there and get it anyways. But there's also, you can turn coal into oil. Not that it's going to be probably the most efficient method of doing it, of course, but it is a new method that you can do now, which is pretty cool. So, how am I going to do this? Oh, let's do it from here then and skip it over further. There you go. That should get most of it anyways. And then, I gotta figure out how to... Oh, there's one spot I just missed here. And I know I missed all right here. There you go. And then... I guess at this point, just join them up. Why not? Like I said, we don't have enough pipes anyways here, so I'm going to have to go back and get some. But we should have enough to get us started here, or I can convert some of these down too. There you go. And so if you guys are all there-ish... Oh, nice going, Kane. There you go. We can go like this, and this should get us... There you go. I guess that gives you a good, you know, indicator if you did it or not. If everything shows oil values everywhere, you pretty much got it. So yeah, I'd say there's oil at the front of all of them now, so we did it. Okay, so let's get ourselves a big one of these over here. Oh, no, sorry, big one over here. There you go. And then we'll start using the little guys around here. There you go. And I guess we should place a couple lights here and there. Beautiful. And then, of course, I don't have enough here, of course, but now is just running this all the way to our base area. Which I don't even think I'm going to run too far into our base because I need to have the room to work on oil. And our base is actually stupidly close at this point. So, to be honest, running oil up here any further down might be a bad idea. In fact, running it down there might be a bad idea. I might run it right out here, actually, now I think about it. Maybe go upwards, in fact. Because you want the space in your base, right? So... nice to have the one-shot grenades now. I wonder if they get rid of the shrubs. Oh, no, they don't. Guess the flamethrower is the only way for that, huh? There you go. That should actually be decent. Lights are turning on. Okay. So, let's put some lights on here randomly, and then we're going to work our way back to the base quickly. Get some more piping and try to figure out what we're going to do there. I doubt we'll have the blue science done today. We'll start getting started on... we'll probably get the oil stuff set up. Let's put it that way, but then the next episode we'll probably finish up on the blue science. Oh, it goes down, okay, not magically somewhere else. There you go. So, another thing I started to automate, you know, in our little tool area or whatever you want to call it, is I got some pipes in automation, of course, and yeah, so that makes life a little easier anyways. So I can grab them easily there. And it's nice having the wall. I'm really happy that I decided to put an effort on a big area. Electro was going to go a lot smaller around his base, but I said, no, Electro, you should go big kind of thing. So he did as well, and I helped him clear out a bit, and he cleared the rest as well over here. But I think he's happy now he went as big as I did, because now you have a lot more room to work with. Within your base. No, I got that oil, I set it up, I didn't have to worry about walling it or clearing it or anything like that. It was kind of pre-set up, so I'm kind of happy about that. Gotta keep an eye on these guys. Did I see something blinking? No. Thought maybe we were running out of fuel. Okay, so, how are we gonna do this, my friends? How are we gonna do this? I haven't decided yet. Almost feel like going the opposite way, and almost now like go up, not down, you know? Let's start from here, just for fun. And I went kind of crazy on this. Not that I would use this many, to be honest, but you know what? I'm going to gap these. I know you don't need a gap for this, but you know what? A gap makes things a little cleaner. It always has, right? So there's advanced oil processing. I don't know which way the advanced thing comes in. I think it comes in, the water comes on the right and the oil comes on the left, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure. But it's not a big deal because we can change it around. There you go. And then we can start doing all our wiring, I guess, in a sense. I probably didn't even bring enough of these guys because this gets complicated. Now, do I need 5 of these? No, I do not need 5 of these. Not anytime soon, but I have 5, so it's more like a why not, right? So let's bring petroleum as low as possible. Let's bring light oil quite close, but not as close. And then let's just leave heavy as is over here, I guess. And then we can do the same thing for petroleum again. Actually, no. Oh, you're doing this wrong, Kane. Short bursts when you first do them. Later on, it's further out. Yeah, that's usually how I do it, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do you first. So let's put a one gap in here. Let's put a 1 gap in between you, and let's put another 1 gap in between you. Hey Jens, how's it going? Okay, yeah, let's do that actually. I've decided that is how we do things now. Actually, I'm starting to think the 1 gap was almost needed. There you go. Like I said, I'm going to probably run out of pipes because I wasn't kind of smart with this at all. Okay, and then we'll do the light now. Light. 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 There you go. We'll go up and down, left and right. Nice, nice, nice. And then we got our petroleum now. Yeah. It's a little further, so getting it in the right spot, a little trickier, but we got it. And then we get that up here. And there you go. Woo! Good, good. And there we have her. That should work. Not bad, thank you, not bad. So yeah, now we could expand quite far one way, etc., of course. So for now, what I'm thinking to do now is we can work on the petroleum on one side, blah, blah, blah on another. It doesn't really matter. Thinking maybe we'll start petroleum over here. Maybe one more down. So this can be petroleum, but instead of bringing heavy or light here, what I'm thinking is this is petroleum, right? So the next one I want to work on is light. But instead of doing it right here, I was thinking maybe I'll gap it here. So this will be light, and we'll bring it down something like this, right? And I won't bring it down. Well, maybe I will bring it down. I don't know. We'll probably won't bring it down all the way. There you go. And then I can bring heavy from over here. So I'm kind of spacing it even more than I normally do. And I think that would be kind of a nice deal for us to work with. Actually, to be honest, the heavy can go just all the way down. Doesn't really matter. That should work. And then I have tanks. These are just buffer tanks to get us started. I'm not a really big buffer person these days. I used to like buffering, but buffering is considered a bit of a no-no at times, but I do recommend a small buffer when you first do your oils, just because you're going to produce quite a bit of heavy, light, and petroleum, and you're not going to be able to crack them, basically convert heavy to light and light to petroleum, things like that, right away. So having this method will help you get started, which is, I think, a worthwhile adventure. I guess we'll put this here. Nice, these will fit in between. There you go. And then let's get some light bulbs in here, shall we? There you go. I really don't care, Jens, to be honest, what anyone else thinks about whatever. I play the way I enjoy it these days. This is one of the reasons why I don't stream on Twitch, because kind of a toxic community out there. I just play the game and I enjoy it and I have fun. And there we go. Nice. It's too bad like these don't require power for these tanks. Like I feel like they need a little light at them, you know? I could always add a little light for myself. I could put one here, and then one here. And then put them at the back here, I guess. There you go. Makes me feel better. Yay, got little lights here. Yeah, I mean, there you can do anything the way people want, but I'm not into doing things perfect or whatever. It's a video game after all. Over time, you know, I felt like, you know, every time I was playing on Twitch, people were getting upset that I wasn't playing their way in a sense, and I just said, you know what? This is no way to play the game. I want to play how I want to play, and to be honest, like, buffering works for me. It might not work for him as much, but to be honest, if I don't have a bit of a buffer, my petroleum isn't going to produce because I'm not going to build cracking right away. So what am I going to do with the heavy and light oil right away? You know, those, you know, they're going to be stuck. They're going to be full, and I won't be able to produce anything. I won't even be able to produce the blue science, for example, to get there, because I might take my time, make other things, etc., etc. Anyways, so chemical plant. So one of the first tasks that we want to do with all this is basically make plastic. Actually, all this is for plastic really right now. And plastic will be brought down here. Now, this is the downside because oil's up here, our systems down here, and our main bus is down here. So it kind of sucks because now our plastic is going to run against the bus. I don't really know what one does when that happens. I guess you can technically have it go backwards on the bus. I guess there's no shame in that. That's just slightly odd, though. But if it works, right? So there you go. So that's multiplayer. Are you playing? Yes, I am playing with my friend Electrobot, who is actually out for the day. He'll be on this evening, but I won't probably be streaming at that point. But normally he's playing. He has his own base right here, which is pretty much offline. All he has is power running into his stuff here, and I got two radars keeping an eye on his base. But basically, he has his own base. I have my own base. We don't share production or research or anything like that. And so, in a sense, yeah, we're playing multiplayer cooperatively. Like, if he needs help, whatnot, I can help him. I can do stuff to his stuff remotely, actually. Like, I can take this train, for example, and I can give it orders or whatever. I can tell it to go here, and I can tell it to go, you know, back here, for example. It'll loop around, but that's kind of cool anyways. There we go. So, let's see here. We got this here. There we go. Now we got to feed coal all the way up here, which is going to be hard, of course, but son, we got to get the coal all the way up here. So, how are we going to feed it up here, actually? You know what? Let's feed it from the butt of it, which is fine. But let's bring it from the back, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll grab it from our bus. You gotta always like a decent bus, right? Yeah, bus. Okay, ooh, there's a yellow there. Boom, gone. I need to zoom out a bit more. There it is. And, of course, I can't tell what's here yet, so we'll just... we'll put it like that, but shift right click and then shift left click copies the instructions. Okay, so let's put this here. There we go. And then le plastic will be formed in a second here. Interesting. So when I hit Q on this, it autofills from the thing. That's cool. I didn't realize that. There you go. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to even bring this down through our system over time, to be honest. This is going to be messy. Probably right there. One layer of plastic right in the middle there. Yeah, that could work. I want it closer on the side because that's where I'm going to work with, right? But might not even have to bring it down too far, to be honest. Did I not put the inserters in there? Yeah, the only downside with this setup is if you don't have inserters to pick up the coal, they don't find their ways into the machine. Unfortunately, this game is not that good, you know. I thought, you know, magically things would just go into the, you know. Hey, you know what? Let's do our old-fashioned. There you go. We'll use both sides of the belt for now, because as time goes on, we might extend these more, of course, so we'll make even more plastic, but there we go. We got le plastic done, and we don't have to worry about that. And then basically advanced circuits, so yeah, those are going to be fun to do. The good news is we could always put them anywhere, but we'll have to decide on that anyways. Let's get some light up here. Yay! And now we can see our new fluid stats here. We got our oil running and all that fun stuff, and the petroleum. So the production, the consumption. The consumption is where it's going to be kind of more important, I guess. But you can see what you're consuming, what you're producing. So technically by this graph, if it's somewhat right, we're consuming more petroleum than we're actually producing petroleum. So that's kind of actually really interesting. Now, once you do cracking and all that, that would change, but I would assume that we were producing more than using. But right now, if this math is right, this should go from 6.0 to 5.9. There it is. It's slowly ticking down. Oh, it's fighting, but yeah, there it is. 5.9 is getting closer and closer. There it is. Now it's staying at 5.9, and it should go 5.8. Oh, thank you, Jens. That is so nice of you. I don't think I've ever gotten a thing from that. Jens donated with bits or bytes, or I don't know what they're called, but that's awesome. Very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. And that'd be a good way to end this episode, actually. So big thanks to Jens. And thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Next time, we're going to get the red circuit factory up. We're going to get the assembly machine factory up. And then we're going to get the regular engine factory up and running. And hopefully we'll get all that done during the episode. And and then blue science is there. And yeah, and that'll be awesome. I can't wait. I'm actually very excited for that. I'm also a little nervous because I don't know how. I was trying to do more things on the bus, but now, like, running things backwards on the bus, it's like, what am I doing now? I'm a little confused and crazed by that, you know, having plastic going backwards, but we'll figure all that over time anyways. But I wouldn't mind getting the circuits coming down here as well, the red ones, but they need to go up too. We'll see. It might be time that I work a bit on the right here. Only downside is this coal's in the way, but this coal's only temporarily as well, so maybe I should use some of this spacing over here. But either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we will see wonderful people next time. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Jens. That was awesome. How do you get blueprints 14 to 15? Actually, I don't know if there's a way. No, there is a way. Your blueprints that you had in 14 should automatically work in 15. Yeah, I don't think it's going backwards is bad, Garrett. I guess I've never done it before. It feels weird to me. I guess it's like, I don't know if it's an OCD or what issue, but it feels odd. And And then, yeah, so Mark, I would say that 14 to 15 is easy. You just need to go into 14. If you're using a mod or something before implementing or adding blueprints, you just add them all in, convert the save to 15. The blueprint should show up unless something happened, like certain things were removed in the blueprint. It might break. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works, but you should be able to. Okay. Does it show your currency or show my currency or yours? It shows yours. So 20 was that Danish krona or whatever? I had a friend who was Danish. He never shows up anymore. Benner. Okay, so we got our plastic down here. We got all that here now. I gotta decide where and when and how we're gonna do things here. Yeah, this is interesting. You know, even if I disliked doing the whole thing, I could still run this all the way down the line. I could, and I might actually run this all the way down here instead, to be honest. I did leave a big gap on purpose above the green circuits, and maybe this is a good actual way of dealing with that. And then I can run circuits beside the green. Now, I know you use more green than reds, right, of course, in a sense, so I could run reds here and then a second green on the side, and iron can be expanded on the left, of course. I mean, over time, this bus isn't going to be perfect and might actually have to redo it, but right now, it's probably the best bus I've ever had, so I shouldn't, you know, complain too much because I've never done a bus like this ever, actually, so. The only downside with my bus is it gets dark in it. Almost need to put lights on both sides of the bus now. Nice. Hey, that's more than I get in a day, so being jobless and all, that's awesome. I love lights in Factorio. And then have one on the side down the road. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to probably bring, let's see what they look like here. So you need green circuits. I always hate copper cables for this process, of course. But we could do copper cables on this side anyways. I might, just to clean this up a wee bit so it's not in the way-ish, put these in rather than out like they are right now. Not that it really matters that much, but and I'll still give some room too for the... Oh, but I won't be giving it room. Well, actually, yeah, I can give it room. How many copper cables do you think... well, I should just look and it'll tell me. 4 copper cables, 6... oh, yeah, that's slow. So, I'd probably have copper cable factory thingy mabopper. So, actually, I'd probably just put them here temporarily, even if I move them later on. Yeah, I'll do that. It's not meant to be perfect at all. So, like I said, I play the way I like. Which isn't normal for some. There you go. Just pre-thinking for my Let's Play here. You know, I'm not trying to do it all, but... Yeah, the problem is blueprint string is a different blueprint system. Like, you can't use it. Maybe there is a... I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if there's a converter or if it's natively, you know. Yeah. I think the best way, from what I just suggested, is bring them all into 14. You know, paste all your blueprints in 14. Create vanilla blueprints, like legitimately create your vanilla blueprints with the blueprints and have them in your inventory. Load that save into 15. And then create all the new blueprints from that. That's what I would recommend. I don't know if that will work for you or not, but that's what I would highly recommend personally. And if it doesn't work, don't hold me responsible, my friend. Don't hold me responsible. Okay, so we got our plastic. We got that. We're going to do the advanced circuits. We're going to bring the chips around here somewhere. You know, probably in the trunks. I can't say words today. I'll bring those up from there. Let's give ourselves some belts, and then we're going to record an episode. When I record the episode, I do pay attention to you lovely people, but I don't always focus directly on you because I am recording it for YouTube as well, so I kind of put a little more effort into that. So if I'm not replying to everything instantly, please do not get upset with me. Okay, I labeled the last one. I should save these here and there if I can remember, just for backup on the server, for the server. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. So, last time we got our oil production up and running, and, ooh, got no radar coverage up there. We have our oil here. It's all burning. Actually, this, my friends... Oh, no, it just did it. Oh, wow, we're not bringing that much oil in. Are we really? Wow. I don't know if the oil up here is working, because we can't see due to the lack of radar. But I'm a little curious now to know if that radar was hooked up properly. Oh, yeah, it was, because that was from that, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Interesting. So either way, we don't have that much oil from what I can tell. Wow. Either way, we're working on our oil processing. We got a decent amount of petroleum here, light oil, and heavy, of course, here. And we're going to be today making the advanced circuits or bread circuits, whatever you want to call them. Advanced circuits. Yeah, they do have the advanced circuit name. And I started to just, think where I'm going to put it. And I've decided I'm going to place it here. I might need 2 copper lines here, but I could expand this further downwards anyways. Like I can have 2 or 3 lines here, so that's not a problem. And I think this would be an optimal place for... I've decided anyway, for now, for the circuits themselves, the red ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this here, and then we're going to put you guys here. And this is, made to use both sides of the belts, of course. And then from here, we're going to end up using this here. And you know what? I'm going to space these out because I enjoy spacing. Not that you need to do it, but I like spacing because if you make mistakes, whatnot, you can always resize it down. For me, it personally seems to give me that security, I guess, in a sense. So when I do screw up, and I will screw up, I can sort of fix it, I guess. Okay, so there is our circuits there. Now, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to need electronic circuits and plastic. Then I want to feed this, of course, as well. So you know what? Because these go up one, I'm going to actually bring this up one as well instead. So what we're going to do, since every other whatever, it feeds it upwards, I'm going to go ahead and bring this upwards like this. And then that way we can do this a little easier. Now, what's the math on this? You need 4 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. And how long does it take? 6 seconds. So I don't have to worry about the long arm there. So we'll do that. There you go. This might be overdoing it slightly, but we'll see over time. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to do underground belts for part of this. I miss doing underground belts, but do something like what we do with the circuits now, but we're going to do it with the other kind. So we're going to bring in, I don't know what I'm going to bring in this one. We'll say this can be plastic. It doesn't matter. And actually, now with this new setup, the gap in here is almost required. There you go. And always extend this out because I don't want to deal with an odd, even underground belts. It drives me insane. So we'll bring this in and we'll decide who we're going to get. You know what? We'll get plastic. A little plastic. So this is the downside of working with tight spaces here. There you go. And, ooh, actually, now you get an idea of, you know, some of the issues that you will run into over time. Now, you can solve it by using an underground belt, of course, but you kind of get the idea of now that you're, you know, you have to deal with space issues and stuff like that, so you're going to have to be a little more clever with certain things. Oh, and I just remembered, of course, this runs backwards, so I'm so not used to that. There you go. That just seems so weird to me. There we go. We'll get rid of some of this plastic in my inventory. Okay, now we need to do the same with green circuits. Oh, no, that's fine for the green circuits, actually. I wanted to pull them from the back, but you know what? I'm going to pull them from this side, I guess. We're just going to have to use underground, kind of. I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I wanted to keep this space open, but I just realized I kind of derped up too, so I really should have moved that up 1. But rather than being smart and changing it up, I'm not going to be smart, and we're going to mess it around a bit. Okay, so we're going to do our output on this side, because I want to put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then I want to put long arms here, long arm here, long arm here. And then we're going to put the short arms, heel, heel, heel. And then here we go. And there she goes. Now, I'll probably change this up, to be honest, and bring it up more in the middle here, just because we're going to be fighting a spot on this bus. This bus is definitely getting bussed up. I actually think I'm going to bring reds over here, maybe, because I'm starting to run out of some room there, but we'll figure that out. And then we got these guys here. And what we'll do here is we'll bring these in here. And then we'll bring the circuits. I don't know how I'm doing the circuits yet, but I'm thinking something like this right now. Circuits are not going to be that hard. I need to wire them in here and just go under, right? So I'm just going to go literally just under and over. So that's not a problem. Just slightly off from what I was thinking originally. There you go. Whee! And then there you go. Not perfect, but I'm happy with it. So hopefully it works out for us in the end. Oh, I'm like, what am I missing here? There you go. And there she goes. Oh, your silliness here. You forgot to grab the plastics. Wait, how did you get plastic? Oh, I hand-fed you. I'm like, wait. Okay, I understand that, you know, I forgot the inserters, but I was like, how did that one get plastic? And then I've derped up and forgot that I actually hand-fed that one. And there we go. And then, of course, don't ask me when, how, and how. We'll just keep with when and how. I will feed this up in the middle, and then we'll join them up with the blue. So we probably won't actually get the blue research. It'll be the next episode, because, you know, I'm slow, but I'm having fun setting all this up. You know, trying to get it all in the middle here. It makes it more enjoyable. So, now what we're going to work on. So now we have blue circuits. I would say we've done a good job. Now all we have to do is pretty much the easy stuff, which is basically an assembly machine and the engine unit. So, let's see which one we see first here. Oh, I saw the assembly unit. Okay, so 3 electronic circuits, 5 gears, 9 iron plates, and a paratree, and a paratree, something like that. So how do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and split this up here. There we go. So there's a start to that. And, oh boy, 1, 2, 3, I guess. You know what? Let's do it one more for slightly evenness. This one will be a little more interesting. I'm not a big fan of doing this, but we'll see how well I get it. There you go. Whoop. And you, and then you, and then you. There you go. Oh yeah. If you bend the belt, then you don't have to do the reach, right? But for this, you probably want the extra speed anyway, so. And then you can go here. You can go here. Then we can connect you here. And then we'll get your lovely iron from here, here, and here. There you go. Get yourselves a light here and here. Nice. Oh, I think I just ran, yep, out of belts. So we can find our belt thing here. Here it is. Okay, and then once we have all that, how many circuits do you use anyways? I think a lot less than everything else, right? Yeah, 3 circuits, 5 gears, 9 iron plates. So then at this point you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can bring you guys around here. This should be a lot slower process. Engines take 10 seconds. A lot faster than before, though. Got to give them that. Got to give them the credit that they deserve. Because they were pretty slow back in the day. And then, yeah, what we'll do here... Ooh, you see the mess already, don't you? Well, you know what? Electronic circuits can run in the back here. If you can get it there. There you go. Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's like, who knows what I just snipped for power, but I was like, eh, it's mine now. Oh. Oh, that didn't hook up. I thought it hooked up there. But I guess I'm wrong. Just double hook it up anyways. Okay, so we screwed up the power over here. Guess that's all right. Okay, so, electric engines here. Hello? Or, I don't know why I call it electric engines. It's just regular, engines. Oh, crap. I forgot they require... Oh, they don't require... Am I doing... Oh, no. This is assembly machine. That's why. I'm like, wait, why is everything wrong? We're good. We're good. I'm an idiot. I meant to do assembly machines. I guess first I'm like, what have I done wrong here? Whew. That was a close call. Okay, so you. So these are actually quite fast. Yeah, they are. Ooh. There you go. And then, yeah, we'll pull... Yeah, I'll pull from you. I guess we'll grab there. You. There you go. And then I don't know what we're doing here yet, but we'll just pull it from there for now. And then might have to reverse all that. Who knows? Interesting. Ran out of these. There you go. And then we're missing one thing, I think, here, aren't we? Iron itself. Now, this is regular, belt. You're probably going to run out of iron on this belt, to be honest. If you want to do this properly, you're going to probably have to keep this upgraded, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to have throughput issues down the road anyways, no matter what, because we just got too much going, right? But that should work. Okay, so that's another job done. Now we just have to do our electric engines. Engines. I love the word electric. It's just electrifying for me. So we have steel coming up somewhere here. Here it is. So we got to continue this mess somewhere. So we're going to have to redo this part anyways. Continue this up wherever. And so yeah, I got to bring my electric engine somewhere here. I guess we could set this up. These days I kind of been setting this more up and then bringing the lines in, which kind of helps, to be honest, because you don't always know where you're going to bring it exactly. So, and I ran out of my lights. Could have probably moved this one over here a bit more. Well, there's a light there anyway, so whatever. Okay, so the engines themselves, you're gonna need some pipes, gears. Yes, more gears. Gears is a pretty big deal in this pack, and gears and steel. So it's just more iron and all the fun stuff here. So I'm thinking, well, how long does an engine take? I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry too much about the gears nor the pipes themselves. Oh, yeah, there's 0.5 seconds. Yeah, all of them are 0.5 seconds. And then the engine itself should be about 10 seconds. Yeah, so that's actually pretty slow. So what we could do here, we'll run a new iron, I guess, line here. And we'll say that can be pipes, gears, or something like that. And even then, like I said, it's going to be running so slow that it probably won't matter. So we can say you can be gear, and you could be pipe, and you could be pipe. And then what we'll do here is, oh, you know what? We're being a little cocky here. We're getting a little too close to how we don't like doing things there. Especially if we need to expand that middle bus eventually. We don't want to be that close. Okay. So gear, and then pipe. Where's pipe? There you go. Pipe. It's a pipe dream. And then, yeah, so we'll bring these guys up. There you go. pull from here, here, and here. And then what we're going to do here is I'm thinking we'll pull here to here, like so. And then I'll bring this back down, like so. And that way we can use just both sides of this belt. And there you go. And we have all this. Then we can bring our steel in. These are slow as hell. Like, I put so many of these in here where I should have had more of these. Yeah, whatever. But you get the idea, you know. It's like, yeah, you kind of overdid it on one thing, but not enough on the other. And this is for the steel, right? We're still stealing. For now, we'll just do it this way. Haha! Steel we have. Okay. And, yeah, so here we go. Electric engines, my friend. Engines. I don't know why I keep saying electric engines. Like, I cannot prevent myself literally from saying it. It's a mental issue. No matter what, it seems like I have decided that for now on, I'll always keep calling them electric engine. And then what are we going to call the electric engines? Uranium-fueled engines? Damn! Those belts, I'm running out like candy. Should have really grabbed a lot more than that. Whee! There we go. You know, when you do space it, at least you got the cleanness, I guess, in a sense that you can work with, but not a big deal. There you go. So guess this needs to be lit up too. Oh, you failed here, Kane. You failed. Oh, you really failed. Fine, power lines everywhere. I've power lines disabled too, so there you go. Looks like a kid went to town on my... I love it still. Interesting. Oh, that was slow to get up, but is my ratios off still, or... Maybe they are off. No, they're right. Oh! Yes, there's one bug with my setup. There you go. I was like, something's off with the ratio slightly. Like, I don't do ratios usually, but, you know, this part I thought I could do the ratio for it. It's not a big deal. But something felt a little off, and yes, it is, because it's 2 iron plates per gear. So with 2 inserters, that should fix that ratio up for us. But there you go. Now we have engines, my friends. Engines everywhere. Hopefully this time we don't take all their lands. Anyways, that was a horrible joke. We'll go on now. Yeah, so basically now is just the blue science, honestly. And I think I'm going to just do this off camera, to be honest. It's simple and easy. We have time. Maybe I can even do it now. I got to bring it all the way down there. That's the only downside, right? But I have all this over here, so honestly, I could just start over here, bring it, you know, work my way down here, and it shouldn't be a big deal, to be honest. So actually, I might start over here, sort of like in no man's land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pfft. Nice, Kane, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8 for fun, and then we can do the blue science, And then we can have everything coming in here. So the two up there can easily come over here. It's easier to shoot things and mine them now. And then you can have your other stuff coming down here, or from down here. Big problem here is trying to get it all in here, I guess. So the engines and the assembler, of course, that's easy peasy. And something we can easily work on. I'm thinking actually reversing this all. Well, now the way we set it up, we're definitely reversing it all. Same with you guys. We're going to reverse you. And guess what we'll do is we'll bring you over here somewhere. Oh, nice going. So here's the engine units at least. So the engine units can clip on there. Actually, oh, we just saved it in time. The engine units kind of work out easily like this. So let's actually do this for the engine units. And then you guys, you're going to go upwards in a sense. So let's go like this for you. There we go. I'm not a big fan of putting things on the lines like that usually, but for something like this, well, it really doesn't matter. There won't be that much throughput for it, right? And then we're going to need to get those circuits in here. I don't know quite where or how I'm going to bring the circuits in quite yet. There's actually a good gap right here, actually. So I'm going to say right here would probably be the optimal spot, actually. But we're going to have to wire all those red circuits up here, which I wasn't going to do, but I guess we should start. So let's see here. We're going to bring you over here. Here. And then this is, of course, where there's a communication breakdown. And remember, this is backwards, Kane. So you're going to go here to here. There you go. And so we'll bring you here to here. And I'm thinking of bringing these down the middle here now. So that'll change that up. Let's connect this so it actually flows. Nice. This is fun. I love this bus stuff. I wasn't a big fan of riding buses, but I'm enjoying this bus. And somehow, somewhere up here, we've already lined some of it down. We're going to have to get that up here, so... There you go. Oh yeah, there's the line. I can see it up there. There you go. That is beautiful. Not going to make it, though, on the right spot. We're going to have to twist it a bit, but that's fine. Funny thing is, it's going to go down, right? So let's actually go like this instead. I'm going to twist it here and do it on the other side instead now. There you go. And then, I guess these can go all here now. If that's what we're doing, right? There you go. Nice. Get some lights in here somewhere. This is beautiful. I like it. And there you go. Blue science is now done. And then we can wire these puppies all the way down here and hook it up with this science here, which I can see down there, so... Oh crap, we're gonna have to reroute these this way. And then just to make it look a little bit better, let's see here. I might actually have to adjust this a bit, but we'll see. There you go. Guess I'm not making it as pretty as I was thinking there for a second. And there we go. We actually did that within less than 30 minutes, so I'm actually a little happy about that. I thought it was going to be a bit more, but no, we ended up doing it. And then we can start training anything we want. I always recommend the first thing that you do is advanced oil processing, so you can do the cracking as soon as possible. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that right away, but it's always my favorite and most recommended first blue that you should do. That way you can get more petroleum and all that fun stuff, of course. But it's, of course, up to you. My first recommendation in Factorio these days is you do what you enjoy. You have fun with it. You don't worry about it. And I think I'm ready to get a radar in this area. So you can see the radar coverage on the map, actually. Yes, we'll get this chunk here. What about right here? Still gets the chunk we want, right? So let's do it right here instead. There we go. This gives us a bit more coverage anyways in our area, so we can see if these are working. Haha! These are not working. Oh, they're all one. Never mind. I'm an idiot. These are full already. See, so light and heavy are full right now. So these are stuck. So see how the petroleum is going to go down, down, down? This is why you need the cracking. So now you get the idea why I needed to work on that cracking, because in the end, you kind of need it no matter what. But that'll be a problem for next time either way to solve. And either way, we got blue science, and it's working. It's running. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are happy with it. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we will see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Look at that. So we did pretty good there. I'm happy. Very good. Okay. Gonna take BRB 5 minutes or so. You guys can keep an eye on my production here, which, of course, engines are falling behind. Those electric engines. They're still keeping up, but they're definitely running low. Is my reds running out? Oh, yeah, the reds ran out. Oh, damn. Why are you running out, though? Plastic's fine. You're just slow. Huh. They take a lot, I guess. I might upgrade the reds a bit. Ooh, we didn't even give them lights. I love the music in this game. I could sing to it, man. Rock and roll. Okay, what are we doing here? So this one is this, and this. And we're gonna run out of these, unfortunately. Oh. Okay. Oh, to next. I'm happy. It's like I'm happy now. We can end the game now. We're done. We're over. 1K. Yeah, we won't be doing that yet. Portable fusion. Oh, that requires the gold. Yeah, not happening either. Gun turret damage is probably the one I'm going to do, because gun turret damage period is one that we need. Next one's gold anyway, so might as well get that extra juice out of that. And it's 20%, so 20% more damage is 20% more damage, so can't say no to that. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so probably the only person who always loves the music in this game and always comments about it. This guy's weird. He overly likes this music. He's a bit of a weirdo, if you know what I mean. Okay. And then, oh, you kind of went overboard on these, didn't you? There you go. We should be almost ready here. And then we just gotta get the last ones from here. And there we go. We doubled our red circuits anyways. It's probably not gonna be enough, but it's gonna help. Those engine units, though. I feel like we're just like off by like 2 here or something. There you go. Should balance out the engines anyways a bit more for our demand here. And maybe even a wee bit more for ourselves, right? So we can even profit from them over time. And then, of course, the reds here, it looks like they're already working out well. We should probably put a small belt balancer down here. It sucks for here. I mean, we could balance it somewhere there, but more like just do it here even. Would be enough to fix that up. Oops. Probably didn't need to go that crazy, but whatever. There you go. If you really want to check out how the progression is going, just take a bunch of them. Whee! But you're not going to really see much of the balance till after, to be honest. Could honestly do with the belt balance even over here, to be honest. Nice going there. There you go. Something like that. What? Not something quite like that. There you go. That should help a wee bit anyways. Excellent. And we got a bunch for ourselves so we can make the power armor and things like that. I was thinking of making a power armor, the basic modular armor, because it's a bit stronger, isn't it? Maybe it isn't. Oh yeah, it's slightly more stronger. Not totally as much as I was hoping, but it has more inventory slots, so that's something. Oops, I didn't mean to make them yet. I'd probably do that during a Let's Play, to be honest. I could get the night vision in there, so that's good. I could do solar cells, blah, blah, blah. For personal use, sure. I'm not really caring or even wanting to do solar cells, though, normally. Not this round, anyways. We're going to stick to coal and all the nasty stuff. We're gonna need batteries too, darn. Okay. I think night vision's like pretty much all I really want anyways, but you know, like I said, you need batteries for those, so we'll have to look into that. Need solar power to charge them up. Could make the next modular armor. Ooh, blue processing units. Maybe not quite yet. Oh, maybe it's not so bad as what I remember. You're being a jerk? That's not nice. I don't know who you are even. I'm usually pretty forgiving as long as you don't do whatever it was again. Oh man, the exoskeleton stuff is blue circuits. It's all blue now. I guess base modular armor would be fun. And then we'll need some batteries for it though, but I think that would be a good one. And then we have to go through all this modular armor stuff, or modular modules. Those will be fun. I'm at the point where I just can't quite decide what I want yet. I guess blue processors How many are those? 20 electric circuits, 2 over 2 red? That's not so bad. I thought it was more than that. Man, those are going to be expensive to make. Personal robot port, though. Could have that at a low level. That's not a bad idea. Very good password, huh? Just gonna unban you, I guess. I thought you guys had your own new community and you guys were happy with that. I mean, we do have an Ivorian chat, but I mean, in a sense, Ivorian's dead because no one plays Ivorian anymore, so. Let's see, server settings here. Yeah, almost 800 members now. Moderator. Oh no, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, bands. Here we go. There you go. You're unbanned now. Okay, robot port. Robot working speed's always a nice one. Oh no, I didn't mean to grab 10 extra. There you go. I feel better. We're going to need electric furnaces too soon, so. Even though I'm not looking forward to that science, man. And that's just for purple science. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Okay. So if we're going to do batteries, what does all the batteries need these days? Iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. That sucks. Sulfuric acid's probably still same recipes here. So water and petroleum gas, and then sulfuric acid itself is... Wait, oh there it is. Sulfuric, iron plate, and water. Yeah. Okay. It's like the waiting game now. Thinking here. Scheming and plotting. How is our iron going? 1.1 mil, so we're okay with iron. The copper, copper's getting low. We can get this copper at least, so that's good. But overall, copper is kind of getting on the low side these days. We're not using that crazy amount at least yet. I think it might be time to, well, let's put some concrete up here. We're making a bunch of concrete anyways, might as well get it used. Aw. What we could do for now is do this. There we go. Go on a concrete spree. Thought I would have actually run out by now. Oh, now we're almost out. Whee! Okay, what are we training now? The decision of not knowing what to train. So we can train these two. Might as well get all the packs unlocked. Just so I know my life's gonna suck. To be honest, eventually I want all this entire area concreted anyway, so we're just doing what we have right now, and then we'll maybe do it all later. Let's see, let's resize this down. Match the science up. It's a fun game the whole family can play. Oops. Oh, what are you doing, Kane? We filled a lot more than I expected here. Oh no. Oh, we missed one spot over here too. Now, what about lighting over here? It'll help a bit. It won't be perfect, but at least it'll help it a bit. Okay, so, nice. We can get more concrete, do the furnaces and stuff now. Pretty much running out of concrete now. Something about having too much of it now. Let's, I don't know how we're gonna do this right away. I'm thinking I want to actually go all the way up, to be honest. This is just for this one, though, so, yeah, whatever. We'll go all the way up. Like I said, eventually I want to fill it all in, so meh. I think we're off by one. There you go. We'll fill them in like that for now. There we go. Oh, stupid turret. I'm like, what the? Whee! I want to do all this over here, but don't know if I have enough to cover the copper and all that yet too, so. I know we're running out of things to... we can still do more, but I know we're running out. Sort of capacity bonus. That's always a nice one, to be honest. Laser turret damage, though, would help a lot, because we're going to do laser soon, so... Were we off by one? Oh. Got a bit more here. But yeah, we couldn't cover everything all the way up to the top yet. But eventually all this inside will be covered, so... Well, that's one of my pipe dreams or whatever. Oh no. Looks like we might have problems filling it in some of the areas here. Might have to come up with an idea for that later on. Like, break them all down just to get in there, probably. It's probably going to be what we'll have to do. We can do one out like that, I guess. Actually, I think it might have gotten in the middle, or close enough where I can't notice it. I think there's just like a small strip that you can't see. Oh, I forgot you could walk in between these, oddly enough. Yeah, so you can get in between these-ish. Oh, we ran out anyways. Perfect timing. Nice. Oh yeah, you can see. Is that him there? Oh no, this might be the piping actually, huh? Yeah, so maybe it did get covered. You probably will never tell with the coloring anyways over there, but... oh yeah, I think you can see right in between the little bit there. What laser... Oh, gun turret damage. Can't do that one anymore. Guess we could do laser shooting speed next. What about the other laser one? Well, yeah. Laser. Here we go. Laser damage one. I like this one. Adjust my chair. There you go. Ooh. Okay, so let's go pick up our items then. Guess they're up here. I guess we can take a faster walk up through these now. Whee! Man, so Electro has really produced a lot of concrete, I guess himself. To fill in such a big area over time. Probably really pissing off the biters too now. Because of all the pollution. Not bad actually, huh? We'll see over time, though. Okay, so I had an idea. Oh, yes, that's what I was going to do. We need some transport belts. That's what we need first, though. I'm going to go and upgrade or add to the copper line, I guess. Not really upgrade it. We're using a lot of iron, aren't we? Right now we're using 1.7k iron a minute. Damn. You know, I have a huge buffer, but I kind of use the buffer. Sometimes I use it in bursts. So, like, saying, hey, maybe I shouldn't have such a big buffer makes sense at times, but sometimes I'm like, I kind of need that buffer. But it is getting to the point where I could probably just stop using yells altogether, to be honest. But then again, I like yellows, so screw you. Okay, so we're going to make our way over here. And all the way over here. We'll do something with these patches, I guess. Might actually, let's like full out get rid of these patches, shall we? Yeah, we'll do them save style, I guess. Oops. My butt was in the way. You know what? I don't like that because, like, you know, I didn't start from the... There you go. There you go. If I did it the other direction, probably a little less of a waste of belts, but it's just like, why not? Let's see what we're up to here. It's a nice quiet day today. Not that that's always a good thing, but... Do. It's a slow day, so I don't think chat... Wait, it says I have two alerts from the other things. I was like, wait, what? It's a nice slow day. Today, I think people are just kind of like watching me in the background. So hopefully you don't mind if I browse the web at times. Okay. Let's see what I'm up to now. Nice and dark now. Oh, you know what I don't have? Oh, I have steel, so it's not a big deal. I go through so much power these days. Do. So, what do I want now? What do I want now? Probably more laser turret, to be honest. Oh, now you're going into the gold. I see where this is going. Funny, I could only find the one laser all the time. Oh, there it is. Now I was like, I can't find the other one. There we go. So yeah, let's get these wired up, I guess. Got nukes yet? No, I don't. No, nukes. The atomic bomb isn't for a little while yet for me, for sure. I'd say a couple days real life. We'll see, though. I'm not very super fast player for people who know, so it will take me a wee bit. Have you gotten into nukes yet in the game, John, or nuclear or anything? I'm thinking, how do I want to do this? What do you want to do with this, Kane? Let's do something here. This doesn't matter right here, but let's do. I don't know if this is fast enough to even do 2 reds. Doubt it, but it's kind of fun to try. Let's see how I could do this. Putting this on the main one, huh? That'll be interesting. I could probably do it. Let's see what we got in our book, shall we? Not yet, huh? Let's see what we got here. Huh. I never see a 4 to 2, but it doesn't mean that, you can't do it with one of the other ones, I guess. To be honest, I have a better idea. Screw this. This doesn't have to be complicated. I just want it. This is not supposed to be a balancer anyways. I just want it to use 50-50, right? So, let's do it this way. There we go. 50-50. So they'll use 50 of that side, 50 on that side. There we go. That's actually all I want. I wasn't trying to balance it. I just want it to use this up. So this will make it equally use what I want, I think. So maybe we should do one. Oh, I was going to hook these up, and I was like, eh. There you go. Highly doubt we're going to have a throughput really here anyways to use up all this, but... I think about this is kind of a monster setup here. And all I'm trying to do is use this up as fast as I can. So let's redo this. There you go. I think we'll do the same idea I just did. Whatever. This is pretty messy, isn't it? But it doesn't matter. So let's go you here, I guess. Oops. And you are going to go from this side to this side. And this will also use 50-50. There you go. Don't know what you're doing with... Oh, the belt here. There you go. So this way, this uses 50... So the setup here is basically whatever's coming up on this line, 50% of it will be used here. So it will say you can take 50 here, same here again. It'll take 50-50 from here. So this will kind of have more power over this one for now, but still it will 50-50 them out so that this patch has 84K. So basically the sense of this would be that by the time this has 84K, this will have lost 84K. The copper here, rather than it may have 200 or whatever. The way it works now is it should at least do a 50-50. So that's my hope, and that should work out really well. And of course now we also have this copper all set up now, so more copper added to our overall goal love. There you go. Okay, what are we doing here? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so, I think laser turrets again. We're going to have to automate those soon, too. Probably do a Let's Play for that. Let's Play making laser turrets. Well, we're going to do the armor stuff a bit, too. So we'll do a couple things, I guess. We'll have some fun with that. What's the total raw time on this? 163 seconds. Holy crap. Oh, but advanced circuits would probably take a huge chunk of that, actually. What's advanced circuits raw time? They are 9.5 seconds. Not so much as I was hoping, actually. Okay. Got that set up. I wanted to see. I've never played with his logic stuff. I don't even know where to start with it. I do want to get into it eventually, but... One, two, three. Let's try some stuff here for fun. I don't know. We just know that these all exist for some reason. There was something else. There you go. Oh. Input. Huh. Parameters. Decider. So, I don't know if you need this pull or not, but let's shift-click everything off of it. Hope that didn't break anything. And I think if I shift-click, yeah, it just affects that one only. So, let's try something here. Like I said, I've never done this, so don't know what the hell I'm doing. But, so this is a decider, right? So, if I hook up this to this... Can I decide something? Oh, it requires a bit of power. Interesting. So maybe this hooked up isn't a bad idea. So this is a parameter. It's a decider. Basically, if something equals something, it does something, right? So, like, the parameter here, I assume, is if it equals greater than, I don't know, 200... output input count Copy the count of specific outside signal from the input signal. Oh. The output. Huh. So is this outputting the signal? So do I just put a signal of 1, I guess? Copy the output signal. So how do I then get the... This is one that it's probably way beyond me. How do I get that output number, I wonder? Not knowing, doing this for the first time without a guide, probably not the smartest thing ever. But I was never smart. I don't know if there's a way to display an account like that. I wonder if I'd have to do it all math-based something. I was hoping that I could just click on something and get a total OR count from just clicking a single block. But maybe you have to convert it all and output it through something. Like you can't just, you can't just do that. You have to have an actual, some sort of real output for it. I know you could do something like this, probably. I get so many wires. I didn't even know you can max or have so many wires to begin with. Oh, use colors. Cool. Okay, if condition is 1. Okay, so what is this? I guess we could do this. This could be fun. There's 2.8K in here. So if the number is 2.8K, let's set it at a higher number. No. But if we put it at, that's 20K, right? Yeah, that's 20K. So if we set it to 2K, should light up, right? If it's 3K, it should go off. So it can read that. I can read the miner. But how do I put that raw? I know you can put the input count out, but how do I put it? I guess you'd have to convert it. So you do the input count, and then one light would have to be like if it's 1K here, if it's over 10K here. I guess then you have to convert it. You have to like translate it sort of and somehow with all the output and inputs and... I'm going to ask in IRC, or maybe I'll ask in Discord quickly. Somebody knows. There we go. We'll see if anyone has any answers to that. Laser shooting speed. Looks like that's it for lasers for now. What about the new sound alerts? I wonder if I could display a variable in that actually, because they do have alerts that you can produce, but I doubt I could do a sound variable or something on it. But you never know. Oh, you can hover over it and see it. Oh. Oh, here it is. So it says 2.8K. Ah. Okay, okay. Yeah, you can put an alert out, but I don't think you can do it the way I'm thinking here. Oh, you can hover over the poles as well, apparently. I don't really have a pole yet, but... Oh, because I'm doing it all directly, that's why. I like the alarm there. Interesting that's not working for... Oh! It's because it's hooked on the wrong side, I think. Yeah, that's why. Derp. Has to be on the other side, right? Because it's the output, not the input. Did I actually lose the cable? Interesting. Or it converted it back to something. There you go. There you go. So you could do the alert. And you can change the what it alerts out to. So you could be like copper, for example, as an alert. Low copper. Low copper. There you go. And it'll show on the map too with the symbol of the copper. Ah, that's so cool. Now, will it give me a total through this? No, it just says low copper. I mean, you could hover over in the actual thing, but I was just wondering if I can... Wonder what happens when I put it low like that. Can't even hear it. It's better than hearing it, to be honest. With programmable speakers, is there a way to output the signal value via the actual alert? Text. Dun dun dun. Sorry, guys, I'm learning and asking people questions. You can make it talk Morse. Oh, these guys are funny. Okay, so that's cool anyways. I mean, I need to play around with this a lot and learn more over time. But it was fun to play with that. I mean, I learned something out of it, I guess. I could see having a lot of fun with that. Because you could probably do it on turrets now I think about it. That would be actually cool. What can you do with turrets? Oh, maybe you can't. I feel like a turret would be fun to do it with. Why do I keep losing my wires? Do they really, like, shortchange you on no wires? They really make you pay a lot for those, too. Aww. That would have actually been fun, and they don't allow it. I'm sad by that. Am I the only one who thinks turrets should do it? But you can do chest, turret, circuit, the chest. Yeah, I guess. I think it would have been more fun, though, to do it directly off the turret itself, grab information like how many kills or whatever, you know. Last attack, things like that. Okay, let's throw some of this into chests. Because I'm not going to really do any of this stuff anytime soon again, probably, so... Save us some inventory space, anyways. Okay. I wonder why my Windows does that once in a while. Once in a while, it's just like, boom, something like accept. Okay, so maybe I will look into doing a Let's Play here soon anyways. Because we are going to run out of materials. Oh, we already did. We ran out of plastic. I was going to say, we're probably going to run out of plastic. Already out of plastic. Because we can't make enough petroleum, right? So that was sort of a given. That was going to happen eventually. Happened a little sooner than I expected, but... we already knew that that was going to happen, so... Oh, that's the wrong one anyways. It's like, what the... Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Minecraft? What is that with me saying Minecraft? I don't even want to play Minecraft. I want to play Factorio. Anyways, welcome back to Factorio. And so last time we did some blues. We've done quite a bit of blue research. I mean, I can't really tell you how much I've done in total or whatever, but I guess we could see how much blues we've made, right? So we can look through here and just look for the blues on here. 2.1. Oh, okay, consumed 1.6k blues. So that's quite a bit of research we've done. We're getting to the point where we're having issues, of course, because I've ran out of oil, basically. So you can see my petroleum is empty here. My light is full and my heavy is full. And I had already warned you guys that this would become a problem, of course, over time. So it has now become the problem. So what we're going to do is first we're going to start converting, I think, the heavy into lubricant. And that will fix that for now, mainly because I could use the lubricant because she just doesn't do it anymore. Anyways, before I'm banned off of YouTube here, let's see here. There we go. And then let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to actually buffer these. I don't usually buffer things, but lubricant I'm going to buffer because you're going to use it a lot more. And I just think, you know what? I want to buffer it, so screw it. I'm my own boss. And I like buffering certain things. I don't buffer liquids usually, but for this I'm definitely going to buffer it like this. So. And that will use up some of the heavy. Now, we have advanced oil processing. This sucks because you'll lose a bunch of oil doing this, but advanced oil processing will give you less heavy, a little less, no more light than normal, right? How much are we getting now? Does it say here? Where do you say? Yeah, a bit more light, less heavy, and a bit more petroleum, but then we're going to convert it again, and in the end, basically, with the new ratios, because everything's times 10, I guess you would get, what, like 10 more petroleum? I don't know if that's actually the math, but it'll be probably something like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run water down here as well. We're going to need water quite a bit over time, so what we'll do is we'll run this water here, and then we'll grab it from the top. And so I got to go from here, basically, all the way to the ocean up here. Oh, don't you hate that? Okay, and we're gonna get ourselves an offshore pump. Offshore pump, where? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that didn't work out. And we'll get you hooked up here. There we go. This fills up with water. Like these offshore pumps, they pump a lot. 1,200 a second, basically. So with all the math it gives you now, this requires 50 water, and it does it every 5 seconds. At this point, water is not a problem, right? Oh, we're going to have to gap this just a wee bit. There you go. So we don't have to worry about water anytime soon. That being said, we're going to use a lot of water here. There you go. And then where we're going to use a lot more water is actually the process of bringing the light into... I wish I made this down further. This is actually kind of a little closer than I wanted. It's going to be actually the petroleum, light into petroleum. So we're going to do this. I'm going to just put it here first to see what the numbers are going to be like. But we're going to take light to petroleum. So water is on the left, crazy enough. See, water is on the right. Water's on the left. This is still, you know, down, up, or up, down. And so these are both the same direction, yet the devs troll you with water on this side and water on this side. It's like, devs, what are you doing? This ain't playing fair, you know that, right? Do I want it this close? I guess it could be this close. It doesn't really matter that much. So remember, water is there, so... this is going to be annoying. Actually, no, it won't be annoying. You know that? Because I'll go like this. There you go. And we'll space it out so we don't have problems. 5 of these should be more than enough for now. It probably isn't, actually. And then let's just put this in here so we see the numbers right away. Or what we need. So I don't screw up. Because I screw up quite a bit accidentally anyways. It's just how I do it. I wouldn't be Kane if I didn't mess up. I'm going to need more underground ones here because I'm a little short. There we go. There you go. And then we're going to just add this all to petroleum now. Doesn't really matter how we do this as long as it works out, right? So, boom. Actually, do you want to do that or do you want to bring it down? You probably are going to want to bring it down. There you go. Actually, do you still want to do it that way? You know what? You can still get through there anyways, but... I'm like, this doesn't play fair, to be honest, but whatever. I like underground belts, or underground pipes for everything, so screw it. I don't care if I'm losing a bit. And then, there you go. Yeah, you're not going to do that. It's like you can't under everything. There you go. Oops, no light there, Kane. Oh, actually, you know what? Even that light is nice there. You're going to need to fill in that spot over time, so there you go. And is this right? Oh, yeah, except the water you haven't hooked up yet. So we're going to have to figure out all that water stuff here soon. And then somewhere up here, I got to bring that water down. Now, you're going to probably increase the size of this. It could go increase from the left too, right? But might as well get as much as I can out of this. Let's see here. Nice. And then we have to patch these ones in. There you go. And the plastic is now on again. And overall, this should go well. The heavy should be eaten up a bit. Like I said, you're going to use heavy. Definitely in the future, you're going to use quite a bit of heavy. So I'd rather, instead of spending it and converting it, I would rather just turn it into lube now, even if I'm not going to use it yet. Because I noticed one of the things, remember, it required electric engines for it. So we're going to want that. Yeah, here it is. This requires electric engines. Electric engines definitely require lubricant. So if you hover over this, there you go, 15 lubricant. But there you go. Le Plastique is up and running again, and it looks like it's running at full speed, of course, so that's good. And we're getting a buffer of it now, which is good. Excellent. So you could, over time, if you wanted to. I was playing around with this stuff, and I'm not really good at it. I don't even have it on me anymore. But you can play with this stuff here, and I think you can do it on these. Yeah. So you can do an alert kind of thing with the combinators and all that. I'm not good at this at all. I was just learning and toying around with it more than anything. But you can do a decider. I forget which one it was now. Compares the signals. I think that's probably what I want. So you could take this, for example, and you could do the parameter. So these tanks hold, I don't even know what they, well, we can get an idea over here. 3.1, 24K. So they hold about 25K, right? So I don't know if this is total, if I do two of them, or just the one. I guess that's something we'll find out here. So if we take this, and there you go. So if you take this, and that, and then we have it output a signal. We can use, you can do anything now. We have these cool programmable speakers, right? So let's use the programmable speaker, and put it here. And then we'll hook up a wire from here to here. And then if this, for example, has... so this is petroleum, right? So let's find our petroleum. If this is greater than 0 and then output, here you go. This should work. Of 1. And this should show an alert. Test. And then petroleum. Isn't that... Huh. I'm pretty sure that's actually right, but I might not be knowing how to do this. A decider, huh? Maybe it doesn't know that there's petroleum in there? Oh, you know what? Maybe that doesn't matter. That's just a signal, period, right? 0 signal. Oh, you're not even doing the signal, by the way. So greater or less or equals to. Yeah, huh. Oh, wait. Is this still this? No. I don't want that. Set to 0. You know what? This is the wrong one, I'm pretty sure now. This one's called the decider. This is to take 2 signals, I think, and decide what to do with it. That's why I'm screwing up on that. I think what you need to do is this one here. The one I can't even say the damn name to. Let's try that. Now, you lose your wires. They're freaking expensive. Okay, let's do that. And then you to here. Oh, no, this is completely different, too. Yeah, we'll figure it eventually, guys. I'll find out how to do all this. But I guess it was the first one. I was right with the first one. I was hoping like, oh, maybe I screwed up. But there's one more in here too, and I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with this stuff. But this is a constant one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it'd have to be the decider one. But if you fail at that, you can get an idea. Oh, it says 6.9K on there. It is reading it. And if I hook you up to this, 13K. Oh, no, it's really reading it. I'm just derping up something. I don't think the cabling has any effect on it. No, I screwed up then. So you can do the amount. Here is the strength. The alarm. So you can do an alarm, of course. Alert on the test. So yeah, you basically, this can only do it. So if the parameter is, let's say, equal to or greater than 17, 1, 2, 3, then output a value of 0. This should have the value of 0. I probably did that wrong, but we'll find out in a second, won't we? I probably should have looked at that a bit closer, to be honest. No, I failed. That's weird. Oh, wait. No. Maybe it has to be the fluid, though. Oh, okay, it has to be the fluid. Now we got it. So if it does, 18, sorry. 18, 1, 2, 3. You're not 18 yet, are you? Oh, no, you are 18. So 19. There you go. Oh, it's at 19. You're not making this easy on me. There you go. Alarms. We can do... there you go, lead. So now if we stay away, when that hits 20... Low petroleum. I can't spell today. Petroleum gas. I guess you could just say low petroleum gas. Don't even need to say warning. And it would blink on the bottom there. Battle surface, it says. Ew, what is that? Okay, so now what we can do is, if less than this, okay, so we could say 25K, because these hold 25K, right? So basically, if it's 25K, 25, 1, 2, 3, or less, it will play that alert for us. There we go, we did it! It took a bit to learn and play around with it, but that's what you do in Factorio. You learn, you have fun, right? Sometimes it takes time, but, you do it. But either way, now if this petroleum runs low, I will have an alert that will tell me that my petroleum is run low and I should do something about it. But you could do stuff like this easily. So, for example, And I'll probably do this off camera because I'll have to play around with it. But what I could probably do is have an electric engine hooked up to this. And basically what I would do is if my what do you call this? Heavy oil hits, say, well, there's two of them, right? So let's just say if it hits 40 oil in total, 40K, or whatever, turn on the motor, and then the motor would be hooked up into something like these chemical plants, but heavy to light, and it would start using them up. So that way it uses that up. Same with this. If I needed light oil for something, I could do the same, though I don't think I need light oil for anything, so I'll just let it burn away, right? But that way you can play around and have this all working. Or, for example, maybe I'll have heavy oils going into light oil, unless if these tanks are 50% or less, and then instead it switches to fill them up, or if they're less than full, whatnot. But you can play around with this, and you can really do some really cool, complex things as well. You can also have blinking lights and fun stuff like that as well. So, for example, we can go ahead and build another one of these wires, and we should be able to hook up to a light. And when you have the lights on, you can actually do your low conditions on it. So the condition here would be the same as this. You can do is greater than 0. Can I actually do it for that one, or no? Use colors. I don't know how you can change the colors, to be honest. It says use colors. It might grab it from somewhere else. I'm a little interested by this one, though. Oh, there you go. Interesting. I'm actually interested by that quite a bit now. Is color if the color signal is around 0, the lamp will show that color. If multiple colors are present, only one will be. Oh, I see. I don't think this sets the color, to be honest. I think it's something else, but interesting. So right now we're up to what, 37K? So if we do 38, 1, 2, 3, it lights up, right? Yeah. But once it hits 38K, would it turn off the light, I guess? No, this is something else, I think. Oh, or equals to. No. This is something else, unfortunately, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with that. I'm not sure what I'm derping on. I'd assume it was just going to be enable or disable. I thought we'd just pass it on and just, hey, there you go. Maybe it's actually supposed to be this, though. Maybe I'm supposed to do 0 like this, right? And keep this to 1. And then because this is the one that gives out the no, it was these actually that would do the number, right? Oh, no, it's this one, right? So 25K, and then if we do this amount, okay. And then you can flip this around, I guess, like this. There you go. 25, 1, 2, 3, 3. Ah, there you go. There we go, so. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do the colors. That's another project for another time, clearly. But how much is this up to now? 40K? So we'll just set this to 40K, I guess. Well, at least the light goes on, I guess, to tell you, a visual aid there. But you got the alert on the screen and everything, and it'll even blink the petroleum on the map and everything. So it pretty much does everything you want it to do. It's pretty cool. Okay, so one thing I wanted to build, and I was going to do this originally, and then, of course, we got distracted, is I wanted to make this modular armor. It's pretty simple to make, actually. We're going to probably need solar power, batteries. Probably won't get the batteries done. That's its own thing. But this modular armor, you can give it some effects over time. The night vision goggles might have a charge on it, actually. But basically, we can get rid of this. You right-click this, and it has slots on it, and then you can add stuff to it. For example, you can add night vision on it, and the night vision will go in there, and you will have night vision. Of course, the night vision, I assume, needs power like everything else, so you might have some problems there. Yeah, it takes 10 kilowatt power, but it holds power on it, actually. So that's actually some good news. What we could do is you can make solar panels. The solar panels will take a bit because they're going to require a lot of materials, raw materials. What are we out of? Copper, huh? That's something I'm not usually out of. We're about to run out of iron too, so guess we'll just run out of everything today. There you go. You have energy shields? Yeah, the energy shield probably at my pointer level or whatever, probably not worth it. But you can play around with those anyways. Oh, look at all the circuits we're going to need. Circuit City. Might as well grab those. There you go. There you go, making this the thing. It's hitting night now, so we're probably not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. You'll have to probably wait for the next episode. Here we go. Oh, actually, it's working out. Now, I don't know how much electricity these night vision goggles hold. They might actually hold enough charge for the entire night, but then it says this output's 10 kilowatts. You saw this consumption is 10 kilowatts. And you saw how fast it kind of used up, so I'm guessing it's not going to work out, probably. We could try another pair of night vision goggles, actually. I don't know if you could stack them and it uses one versus the other, or if it ends up using the power of both of them at the same time. Because if it uses one, then the other, then you could just do this then. You could just have a bunch of, 4 of them. But like I said, look how fast it takes to charge it, pretty fast. So it would take equally as fast to discharge it, which is why we need batteries, and that's going to be sulfuric acid and all that fun stuff. So that's its own little episode, basically. But time doesn't actually tell you the in-game time, though. So how's our evolution doing? 49.41% right now. Oh, it looks like it's going to turn night for us. Perfect. So I guess we'll try the night vision over here, right? Oh, there it is. You can tell night vision's definitely on. And it's draining from both of them. Is it draining it equally, though? Let's take one off and see. No, so it looks like it doesn't matter to have multiple of them. And this is what night vision looks at night, which definitely helps quite a bit. Well, sorta. It wasn't too dark yet, but yeah, it's cool either way. But like I said, you're going to need a battery source, I guess, so throw that night vision on the ground. We're going to have to work on that, and that'll require the batteries themselves, which they should hold a decent amount. I don't know how many I would need for night vision at night, but we can make a couple of them anyways, plop them in, and then that way at nighttime we always have night vision, and a new feature anyways to our self. And then later on we'll have power armor that's quite strong, where we can have, you know, laser turrets like that are inside of me kind of thing, which is kind of cool. And you get the whole works basically. So either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the streaming for today there. We streamed about 3 hours there, so not so bad. It's been a quiet day, but that's all right. I mean, I'm a small YouTuber, and I know streaming on YouTube is like next to almost impossible anyway. So probably get more on Twitch, but I can't, you know, I don't like Twitch because I can't really re-encode it a second time. I don't have the CPU power for that. And I'm recording at the same time too, so with YouTube I can actually encode and record blah 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 at the same time with the same encoding settings. But of course Twitch won't accept 10K, and even if it did, 99% of people can't watch at 10K, but YouTube does all the encoding settings, so it's got a bit of magic there, of course. But oh well. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a good evening, and we'll see you guys later.